Welcome back guys. In the last video we saw how to use Pycharm and we created a small script and ran it. Today we are just going to practice on variables. We are going to use the simple printf statement so we can practice more, and we write two programs, one to give a basic information about us, and the second one would be where we would generate a random person and give him or her a life, and then we'll write something about them in the details. So this is just to practice so you get used to variables. Now I'll write myself. This will be our first program. Again, you can close the ones that you don't need over here, and now you can click on project to make it disappear. You can click on it again to bring it back, and to open any file from double clicking on that. But right now let's close this project. First name, age is equal to 30. Also, try not to start a variable name with a capital letter like a capital C over here. We'll keep it to smaller letter because it's best practice. You can do it like this. This is called a camel case, where instead of differentiating between two words with an underscore, we will use a capital letter to show you that there are two words in this variable. So you can do first name like this, or you can do first name like this. So both are good ways to define a variable. A good practice is to use the variable name to show what the variable value will hold. So if I do first name is equal to Chicago, Python will actually take this because we have followed all the rules to declare a variable. So Python does not see anything wrong with this. The only problem is first name is equal to Chicago does not make sense for us as humans because we usually have first names as a common first name. So current city is Chicago. Now we can also do A is equal to engineer. This will work in Python, but what is A? We don't know, but profession is equal to engineer makes more sense because now we know what the variable value should be. So let's print this out. I would encourage you to use more print statements because we are going to use a lot of print in our scripts, and the more you write this, the more you will get used to writing print statement. So this will be my last name is braces name, and here you will see we have two suggestions because last name and first name both match NAM. So this is matching both the variables, so we can select any one of these right here. So we'll select last name, and this is what Pycharm will do. Like, it will help you autofill the code. My age is age, and I currently live in current city, and we'll put a period after all of these. My profession. So I'll save this with Control S. You can save it over here, save as, and we need to always remember which program we are running. This is myself, that one is my first script. So if I click the run button, it's going to run my first script. So I always right click and run this, and the output is right over here. So this is how you will use variables in a script. We can take this a step further. We can use /n, which is the /n. It stands for a new line. So after every print statement, there will be a new line. So if I do another /n, what will happen? Well, there's only one way to find this out. So I will add this everywhere, and let's try to run this. And now you're seeing some blank spaces because of this /n. If you want to put some space, you can do /t. This is after a tab space, and if I run this now, So you can see there's a space which is the /t that we used. Now we can do one more thing over here. We have a lot of print statements. So I will remove this and add a /n and bring the next print statement up. So let's join some of the print statements. And now if I run this, you will see the output is more condensed. So if I remove this /n and just keep a space between these, now you will see it in like 5 lines. So let's remove the extra /n, and if I run this now, you will see there's still one empty line, and I think that's because of the /n. So let's get rid of that. So this is one way to use variables and /n. But what happens when someone's last name is actually something like D'Souza, where you will need an apostrophe s? This will now throw an error because we ended the string with the apostrophe. So we will surround it with double quotes and use the single quote in between there. The other way to do this same thing is you surround it with single quotes, but here the string ends with the first apostrophe. So to make sure Python does not end the string there, we will put a /. That // is going to tell Python to escape that apostrophe, and the apostrophe that we use, the single quote, it now becomes an escape character because of the /. I can also replace the single quotes with double quotes and inside put a double quote. Python will still ignore it because of the /. That / makes it an escape character, which tells Python to escape that double quote in between two double quotes. But that is it for this video, guys, and in the next video we will start looking at how to take input from users.